Yup, I'm gonna say it. Caitlin Clark is the best basketball player in the world. She's the best basketball player that I have ever seen.
Did you see Breanna Stewart's reaction when Caitlin Clark pulled up from the logo and nailed that three? One of the WNBA's biggest stars just stood there, smiling and shaking her head. She couldn't believe it. And honestly, who could? The crowd erupted like they had just won a championship. That clip exploded online. Over 786,000 views within hours. LeBron James tweeted about it. ESPN played it over and over again. For a moment, the entire basketball world from NBA legends to casual fans was locked in on Caitlin Clark. Then came a game itself. The Indiana Fever didn't just win. They dominated. A 102-88 blowout against the New York Liberty inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Clark wasn't just hitting shots. She was owning the moment. The Fever looked sharp, confident, and completely locked in. What was it about that one shot that sent shockwaves through the sport? Why did a single moment grip the entire basketball world? Because it wasn't just a deep three, it was a statement. And if you believe the Clark effect is here to stay, let's dive into what really happened in that game. It started with one play that left the entire arena stunned, especially Breanna Stewart. And that says a lot. Stewart isn't just any player. She's a two-time MVP, a champion, and known for keeping her cool. But when Caitlin Clark, in just her second year, coming off an injury, pulled up from the logo and drilled a three, even Stewart couldn't hold back. She smiled, laughed, and shook her head in disbelief. In that moment, a WNBA legend quietly acknowledged something rare, something you don't see every day. This shot wasn't a fluke or a heat check. Clark's always had that kind of range. But to try it at this moment against this opponent showed a level of confidence and swagger that's rare for any player, let alone a rookie. You could see Stewart's reaction as more than just surprise. It was respect. She's been at the top of the league for years, and she knows what greatness looks like. That smile was her way of saying, okay, you're for real. And that's not something Stewart gives out lightly. The context made it even bigger. The Liberty hadn't lost a game all season. The Fever were fighting to prove they belonged. Clark, after missing time with her injury, had to answer every question about whether she was ready for the big stage. And she didn't just answer. She rewrote the script. She didn't care about expectations or pressure. She just played her game. And that logo shot became the turning point. It wasn't just about the points, it was about attitude. Clark looked at the best team in the league and said, I'm not backing down. There was no need for extra drama. Stewart's reaction said it all. She's not quick to show emotion during games, but even she had to acknowledge what she'd just seen. That's what made the moment viral. The clip of Stewart smiling and shaking her head spread across social media in seconds. ESPN even reposted her logo jumper on X, fueling the question, is she already a generational talent? As some commentators put it during the live stream, Caitlin Clark is the best basketball player in the world right now. The respect from Stewart, the buzz from fans, and the numbers on that highlight all pointed to something bigger happening. But Clark didn't stop with one highlight. She kept attacking, kept pushing, and made sure that shot wasn't just a flash in the pan. The Liberty's defense looked rattled, and the Fever started to believe. Stewart might have laughed at the shot, but by the end of the game, there was nothing funny about the scoreboard. Clark's performance became the story, not just for the shot, but for how she carried herself after it. This wasn't just a highlight. It was a moment that shifted the energy of the whole game. Clark didn't just make a statement. She forced everyone, even the biggest names in the league, to take notice. And as the dust settled, one thing became clear. This was more than a comeback. It was a statement game, and it had everyone asking what Caitlin Clark would do next.